Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Clendening here, and want to talk just a little bit about the status of COVID-19 in the county. Also, kind of look ahead to some future things in February. So first up, what's happening with the virus in Johnson County? Well, good news is it's actually going down. On Wednesday, the state declared Johnson County an orange state in terms of the color code system, which means that we did fall below 15% positive rate. Actually, our positivity rate is about 12.36, I believe it is this week. And that's really exciting because it dropped almost 3 percentage points from last week to this week. We're seeing all data points trend down, from hospital admits to ICU admits, and that's a good thing. And if we can continue to do that, then hopefully towards the end of next month and heading into the spring, we can see more opportunities for those secondary kids to come back to school. But for right now, we're staying in the hybrid model. We have 7th through 12th graders coming back in the hybrid model, and K-6 will be in person. And so thank you for what you're doing to continue to provide that opportunity. By moving to an orange county, we do have some new opportunities for moms and dads to see their kids participate in sports. And one of the things that will take place is that we will have 4 tickets available for each student athlete at the basketball games, and then also for middle school parents. We still have some wrestling going on as well as basketball. So that's good news. We're starting to get back a little bit more normal experience, and the more we can see that positivity rate go down, the better we can have opportunities to see kids participate and do different activities, and that's what we want to do. Looking ahead to the vaccine and news and information about the vaccine. This week we've eclipsed the 12,000 mark on the number of vaccines distributed in Johnson County, and we have over 2,000 people that have had both shots, and that's really good news as we continue to find ways to beat the pandemic back and get back to a normal situation. We are continuing to monitor that, and I would tell everyone, please, if the shot is something you want to do, get on that waiting list. Maybe you'll get that call if you can go in the last few minutes of the day to the hospital and get that done. We also have shot options and vaccine options at Adult and Child, down at Windrose in Edinburgh, and the mobile site coming to Ivy Tech. And so if you know someone that's 65 and older, those are places that they could go to get the shot. And for us in the teaching world, we're hoping that once the threshold gets down to 60-year-olds, then they'll turn it over to teachers and educators. And that would truly be a blessing as we continue to figure out ways to get back to in-person learning 5 days a week. And that's really what we'd like to see happening. But for now, we're staying in the hybrid model for grades 7 through 12, and in K-6, it will be in-person learning. I'm hoping that everyone's continuing to do well. Thank you for wearing masks, making sure that we do social distancing, and keeping good records, because that also helps when we do have to quarantine, and wash your hands, please. All those things stack up to winning combinations so we can stay in school and keep doing things. Speaking of doing things, it is that time of year where the sports seasons are winding down, but with us sliding into an orange county in the state, that means we can have more fans in the stands, and that's good news for us. So coming this Friday night at the Martinsville boys basketball game, we will have 4 tickets available for each kid at the door, and as we move towards middle school, we're gonna have wrestling and basketball going on. So as long as we can stay in orange, that was what we'll have is 4 tickets. We get to yellow, it'll go to 25% of the capacity of the facility, and then when we get to blue, we're going to come back and watch all the games. So hopefully by springtime, we're having a lot of fans in the stands, keeping social distancing, but yet watching kids and cheering them on. So speaking of cheering on, I just want to say thank you for all you're doing. We're sure making this thing work. I know it's not a perfect system, but it is a system that we've learned to adjust to, adapt to, and you are providing learning opportunities for kids. So with that, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you back here next week.